Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful day after a horrendous night of weather here in Connecticut. It was really unbelievable.
Crazy flooding and all that. I'm so happy it's going to be nice today. And look at that.
Oh,
it's like picturesque.
Yeah, picturesque. This is the calm after the storm. I was driving. I had to do a Rob Nevins speech last night in Branford. I think the cell was literally following me across 95 to Route 9. I have never driven in that much rain for that period of time. And with that intensity, it was incredible.
Those are the times where you really wish you were not on the road.
Exactly.
And as of right now, we're not really sure of the verdict. I'm sure they'll give us the very latest in the news update that's coming up a little later in the show. But there may have been a tornado that touched down.
In New Canaan, Connecticut, unfortunately. This is 15, the Merritt Parkway. You can see trees down, just a horrific mess. Now, it depends on the debris.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Uprooted completely.
If the debris field is, scattered about like in a circle, look at that. Those are huge trees.
Huge trees.
That typically looks like a tornadic. That looks like tornadic activity to me. But the National Weather Service will get a. And there was one in Ronkonkoma, in Long Island, and I think in Chappaqua they're investigating, and parts of Dutchess County in New York. So it was a really bad night of weather here in Connecticut. So we're blessed to have a good day. Of course, Bruce is going to have more on the forecast coming up in just a bit.
But look at this, the crazy flooding that was happening as well. I know a lot of people are dealing with their garages and basements that overflowed.
It's just crazy. 2.5 to 3 inches of rain in a very short period of time. All right, we're talking about Jeffrey. He's making a comeback.
Yeah. Jeffrey, as in Jeffrey the giraffe. So he showed up at a toy show. Literally, he showed up.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And on his little cape on the back, it said, "Back from vacation," as he walked around the toy show. And apparently, they have a new line called Jeffrey's Toy Box, and the people who own Toys R Us are keeping that, and they might do some wholesaling. So it remains to be seen, but Jeffrey just, he decided to make a little social buzz. He ran through the toy show with his cape.
When do we call bankruptcy a vacation? That's what I want to know.
Well, to the giraffe, it's a vacation.
I thought he was spending more time with family. That's what I thought.
Last
but apparently
time he packed his bags. Remember, it was
he
so
packed
sad?
his bags. He was leaving. He got donated to a hospital.
Now
the
apparently he was on vacation.
Apparently he's making a comeback. So we'll have to wait and see if Toys R Us makes a revisit. Of course, it's right before Christmas, Kara, that we're talking about this comeback.
Well, maybe it'll be like FAO Schwartz, where you go to certain stores and you buy Jeffrey toys.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. So, hey, what'd you eat for breakfast yesterday?
Well, I always eat breakfast at home.
Oh, all right. What about lunch? Did you have a Big Mac?
I didn't. I didn't. But 1 out of every 3 people.
One out of every 3?
I don't like Big Macs. They have mayo on them. Okay, one out of every.
Special sauce.
Yeah, it has
which
mayo.
Which is even more gross than mayonnaise.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying I don't eat fast food sometimes, but this is startling to me. The CDC is saying 1 in 3 people eat fast food every day. A third of America is eating fast food every single day.
And they're saying
it goes up with the more money you make.
The more the money you make, the more you eat fast food. How is that? Well, now we don't really know what the definition of fast food is. Does that include getting
going
a cup
to Dunkin'
of coffee
every day to get a coffee or Starbucks? Then of course a lot of people are doing that. But does it just mean that you got food and you ate a meal? And do they count Chipotle, Moe's? Are those fast foods?
Are those fast foods? Right. So we're just going to have to investigate that little study a little bit further.
Either way, the CDC says it's not good because
cat people.
Oh, it's the truth.
Another study is out, and it isn't so kind to canines because those dogs, they're not as smart as you think they are, right?
Now, of course, we are injecting some bias here.
Just a little.
Because really it just said that dogs are not as smart as we think they are. We always think they're smarter than everyone else, and in fact they compared them to cats, other animals like dolphins, all the animals have unique sets of smart.
They're just not as smart as we might think that they are.
But they did say other animals could be as smart or smarter, which is what we've been saying about cats for a long time.
And don't get me wrong, I would totally have a dog if I were home
I like dogs.
At least 2 hours out of the day if I were home. I love dogs.
But cats are smart enough to take care of themselves.
Cats are self-sufficient. They know how to go in the box as soon as they come out, and it's good to go. You're good to go. All right, here's something you don't see that often. Take a look.
Yeah, it's 2 babies.
Look at this. Watch this.
3 of them. There's 3 of them, man.
Take my picture.
Watch this.
There's some bears in the garbage, baby bears.
Watch this.
Look,
here comes
the 3 little bears.
Yeah, it is the 3 little bears. There goes number 1.
Okay.
There goes number 2. He did a little spin out. Number 3, a little reluctant to come on out. But eventually, now Mom was apparently hovering.
Mom was hovering and pacing, which would make me very nervous to be that guy right there.
Which would make me very nervous to be that guy right there.
Yeah. There was no Goldilocks, just an angry mama bear and 3 little bears.
So I made a joke earlier this morning because we showed this video. Take a look at this witch. It's a remote-controlled 3D cardboard witch. Is this not the best? I love the fact that the guys are in flight simulator suits as they're out there flying. Look at this.
So this is, what is it, like a drone or something?
I don't think. I think it's like it's just like a remote-controlled, like, you know how they have remote-controlled cars?
Made from 3D cardboard cuttings.
It's unbelievable. So I made a joke this morning, and I have to give an apology. I said it looked kind of like my ex-mother-in-law. And then Paul texted in. He goes, "That's your mother." We were texting during the morning show about the 3D witch. I don't know. It probably does represent. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting in trouble.